We welcome you to Pittsburgh, and I'm not Carrie Underwood. That's the voice you're supposed to be hearing right now. Waiting all day for Sunday night. We're going to wait a little bit longer, a weather delay, before this marquee matchup. The Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. A front is knocking on the door of Western Pennsylvania and Acrisure Stadium. As a matter of fact, here's a look at the radar and this cold front that is coming through. Went through Ohio, now entering Western Pennsylvania. It's going to start raining, but you see the lightning involved with this cold front. That's why they are keeping the teams in the locker rooms. This was just put up on the board a few minutes ago. Weather delay. Fans remaining in the seating bowl for now. Further updates to be provided. So, as there's a little light show that's not the fireworks above the confluence of the Three Rivers, we await for the Cowboys and the Steelers. Nice and safe up in the booth. Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth. We're looking forward to this. It's a beautiful day, 82 degrees this afternoon, walking around town.
You would have never guessed it, right? You would have never guessed it,
And you know what was fun is we were walking around town this morning. Cowboy and Steeler fans, couples who are Cowboy and Steeler fans. This brings out a little bit extra in all the fans all across the country.
And just seeing those two logos on the scoreboard, you know, if you have any sense of the history of this game at all, it means a little something extra. Even Mike Tomlin was saying he didn't wait until his pregame speech to start talking about that. He was saying, guys, this is going to be the highest rated regular season football game. You're going to get a chance to be a part of history. He was on them early this week.
A little bit of a weather delay, as we said. Both teams did warm up. They're now back in the locker rooms. Let's talk about what we'll see when they do get on the field. And, you know, it's the Cowboys, so of course we have to start with Dak Prescott. It's a 2-2 team, and in their two losses, they fell behind early, so the running game hasn't been established yet. And, Chris, that has put more pressure on Dak, and as the Cowboys quarterback, you always know pressure, and even more so now that you're paid $60 million a year, the highest average value in the league.
Yeah, the lack of a running game, all the injuries on the defensive side, it really does fall on Dak in this game. And we've seen him do it before, right? That shouldn't be a problem. He and CD and those guys get out there and take it over. But he's got a couple pretty good players on the other side as well. T.J. Watt in particular, going to have to find a way to try and get him blocked. So there's some tremendous matchups in this game. There's going to be a best against best. So it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
The Dallas offense going up against the legendary Pittsburgh defense, which has looked good the first four games. So here's Pittsburgh at 3-1. When we saw this on the schedule, once the maneuvers happened, we thought we'd see Russell Wilson as the quarterback of the Steelers. Russ is still waiting on the calf injury. Saw him on the field warming up, talked to him for a little bit. He's the emergency third quarterback again tonight. He's itching to go. He's thinking about next week against the Raiders. He feels for certain in a couple of weeks when the Jets are in here. In the interim, it's been Justin Fields. Hey, Chris, this has been a chance to hit the reset button a little bit for the former Bears first rounder.
Well, and the other part of Justin Fields was they've been very cautious with him, and he hasn't taken a lot of chances throwing the football until last week against the Colts. They're down 17-0. 17-0. Right. Pittsburgh Steelers. And all of a sudden they said, well, let's just see what the kid's got, right? Let's open it up a little bit. Let's let him throw it. Let's let him run around. And he manages this tremendous comeback, almost had a chance to win the game at the end. And so I think there's even some people in the Steelers organization going, hey, what did we just see there? Right. And if we were to see that again out here tonight against the Dallas Cowboys and their defense, would you begin to think about, can I really take it away if they were to win the game from Justin Fields at 4-1? I don't know.
A lot of questions. They're going to be answered. Just have to wait a little bit longer to answer them. It's like a good Sunday night drama, right? So we have the Cowboys and the Steelers here at the confluence of the Three Rivers. We'll wait a little bit. We'll keep you updated. As soon as we know the timing of our start, we will get back to you. So in the interim, we'll send it back to the Football Night studio to Maria and the guys as we wait and watch the weather here in Pittsburgh. Maria.
Yeah, appreciate it, Mike. We love a little bit of drama. It's week 5. What would it be without it? We started the season in Kansas City with a little weather delay. Let's do it again, but this time we stay dry. We don't have to run, and there was already some action, so we can get you caught up. Don't go anywhere. And let's start with Baltimore and the Cincinnati Bengals, because that was a good one that came down to the wire. All right, Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, they're still hanging out.
Yeah, get to work, guys.
What's going on out there in Pittsburgh?
We've been with you every second, gang. Awesome job back there, over an hour delay. But this is a live look over the confluence and inside Acrisure Stadium, where the fans are starting to settle in after torrential rain and lightning. But the skies have cleared, and the players are coming back on the field any second. As a matter of fact, on cue, live look as the Dallas Cowboys leave their locker room, set to take the field. The Pittsburgh Steelers will be seconds behind. They'll get warmed up. We'll kick it off here in about 20 minutes. Don't see these teams play very often. It's rare to see these two franchises together, two of the biggest brands in sports. It evokes so many memories of days gone by, and for many of us, it takes us back to our formative days and some unforgettable moments in our lives.
I think my favorite thing about this game is its power to connect who we are to who we were, to prove that our most powerful memories, our most enduring loves, can stay with us forever. You know what I'm talking about, right? Sometimes, some nights, it all just comes back.
This is the best matchup in Super Bowl history. Fletcher wants to put him out. Lays down and is juggled and
Their love affair, well, maybe not love the way I usually sing about it, but still, you know, work with me here. I mean, when you touch me like this, when you hold me like that, it kind of fits, no? But really, what beautiful passion it produced, what painful heartbreak it revealed so long ago.
It was lost long ago, but it's all coming back to me.
Like so many old flames, it always feels right when they're back together. Don't you think? Like tonight, evoking the kind of magic they once produced. The Cowboys and the Steelers, a timeless classic on Sunday night.
But it's all coming back to me
How great is that? It's a matchup bathed in great history of the NFL. Thank you to the fabulous Celine Dion for helping us get ready. An hour later than planned, the players back on the field here live at Acrisure Stadium. The power of loving a team, if you will continue the Celine theme. For a lifetime, people have loved the Steelers and loved the Cowboys. No two teams travel the way they do. Every 4 years, the way the schedule's set up, we get to see them share a field.
Geico proudly presents the Sunday Night Anthem.
A perfect Sunday night for football.
It's time to go to work.
we got to dominate. 1, 2, 3, ready.
I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. The tough get rough in a primetime fight. More than a game, it's everything's right. That's why we're waiting all day for Sunday night. All right, what a night, it's finally here. Sunday night football's kicking into high gear. The stars have arrived, come on, get up and cheer. Hey Jack, it's a fact, the show's back in town. Cowboys and the Steelers in a classic showdown. The stadium's rocking, time to crank up the sound. The NFL's best have come to play. Coast to coast, there's just one thing left to say. I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. Tough get rough in a primetime fight. More than a game, it's everything's right. That's why we're waiting all day for Sunday night.
Got it! What a play!
This is wild in here tonight. That was sensational.
Waiting all day. Waiting all day for Sunday
After waiting all day, we waited another hour and 25 minutes, but after the weather delay, the confluence of the Three Rivers welcomes you to Acrisure Stadium here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, for a marquee matchup as the six-time Super Bowl champion Pittsburgh Steelers, led by their all-pro defensive star T.J. Watt, take on Dak Prescott and the five-time Super Bowl champion Dallas Cowboys on NBC's Sunday Night Football. Thanks for hanging with us. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark in a bit. Flagship franchises, 11 combined Super Bowls. So fun to see. All right, so here's Pittsburgh, Chris. Won the first 3, then lost last Sunday against Indianapolis. And it's a team that still has Justin Fields as their quarterback. Give me your assessment of the Steelers' surprise September.
I think they have to be thrilled, don't you? I mean, you've got TJ and the defense. They just continue to dominate over there. And then Justin Fields is 3-1. I don't know how many people would have predicted that to happen. And he actually seems to be getting better every single week. And oh, by the way, we haven't even seen Russell Wilson yet in uniform. So things looking pretty good.
The guys with the stars on the side of their helmet always have the stars on the field, but two of their biggest ones, their edge rush guys on defense, are missing in Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence. They're both out. That means Dak Prescott, more's on your shoulders.
Yeah, it is. This Dallas defense really is a mess. We'll get into it here in a few minutes, but Dak and CD are going to have to be great. They're just going to have to be great tonight. They're paid to be great. Let's let them be great out there. So, but it's not going to be easy. Mike, I've played against this team in this city many, many times. In this stadium, in this environment, it's going to be wild tonight.
Even with the wait, the fans are here. They have filled the place back in. We are ready to go. Familiar names, familiar uniforms. The Cowboys, the Steelers, a matchup made for Sunday night and maybe even early Monday morning. It's coming up next for you here on NBC.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Hyundai. There's joy in every journey. And by Jersey Mike Subs. Be a sub above.